With COVID cases on the rise, schools are paying the price. La-Crescent-Hokah Public Schools is pausing in-person learning now, beginning tomorrow through next week.
La-Crosse's Logan Middle School is also closed for in-person instruction that happened today. It'll also continue tomorrow. News 8 Now's Emily Haugen is live outside of Logan Middle School to share what's causing the pause and what district leaders are hoping going forward.
A combination of high COVID-19 cases and low substitute teacher numbers are putting a strain on area schools. La Crosse School District Superintendent Aaron Engel tells me that these cases are leading to him to close one school, and that was a last resort.
COVID-19 cases are climbing, and options for substitute teachers are slim.
Over the last couple of months, we've had, on average, about 100 staff absences a day.
As they've been all year.
And on average, we've been able to fill somewhere between 60 and 80% of those. So we've had unfilled absences every single day since the start of the school year.
At Onalaska School District, Superintendent Todd Antony says they're feeling that strain.
Having to think about making the decision to go virtual here again is like a last resort, worst case scenario.
Throughout the region, other staff members have had to cover for absences, but most schools have been able to avoid going virtual until now.
We've been teetering on the edge since we came back from break with a number of our schools.
Engel tells me that in this case, Logan Middle School did not have enough classroom teachers or cover to keep those kids in person.
We sent kids home because we didn't think we could properly supervise them, which is a safety issue.
But Logan Middle isn't the only La Crosse district school that's had difficulty, and parents are worried.
It's a bit frustrating because you just don't know what's going to happen. You know, are they going to be able to go back to school on Monday? Is 2 days enough for them to find enough substitutes? You know, is it going to work out next week? What if this happens the end of next week, you know?
As the month goes on, district leaders hope there's an end in sight.
For the next 3 to 4 weeks, you know, this is going to be a daily struggle to staff our buildings. And, you know, we're just hopeful that everybody can do what they can to help out by limiting spread.
Engel tells me that the district is working on a plan to serve those students in person, even with a high level of unfilled absences. Live outside Logan Middle School for News 8 Now, Emily Haugen. Back to you, Mike and Amy.
Thanks a lot, Emily. Logan Middle is doing asynchronous, I should say, distance learning tomorrow, but we'll still be offering breakfast and lunch for students able to get to school.
At the La Crescent-Hokah schools, there will be no school tomorrow, Friday. Virtual learning begins next week.